Hello, welcome. So this is going to be a quick video where I'm going to go through a few vowel sounds, and it's very beneficial to actually zoom in and look at sounds individually, right? To break them down, to dissect the sounds, if you will, because you have the word chicken, for example. So what sounds make the word chicken? What are the phonemes that make the word chicken? And so it's a ch sound, then it's an and then it's a k, and then it's a schwa sound, and then the end. So let's just jump into the computer here, and so you can actually see what I'm talking about, not just listen to it. And here we are. We have some vowel sounds. Now, with American English, something that is good to know is that you have, let's say, pure vowels, right? Like these, e, a. And then you have the R colored vowels. There are vowels that are colored by that R sound, the R, right? And this is particular of American English and not of British English or Australian English, right? Because in British English, for example, this word, warm, it's more like warm, right? Like the R doesn't get articulated, right? But I'm not gonna compare the two languages now. Let's just learn a little bit with these sounds. And yeah, let's do that. Let's now do a little bit of pronunciation work. So important to do. Obviously, one of the pillars of language. Imagine I was speaking with fantastic vocabulary, stellar grammar, but me pronunciation wasn't very good. Well, I'm not really doing it so well because I'm also kind of like sounding a little bit less fluent. But what if I was very, very fluent, but with just poor pronunciation? It's kind of hard to actually do it. Let me just try reading that item. Study the sounds, then cross out the words, with very thick accent. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I've met a lot of students with thick accents, but their English was still very good. And it's sort of like endearing, right? Endearing. Endearing means that it makes you appreciate that person. It makes you like that person. Anyhow, let's cross out the word that doesn't have the same sound. This is an interesting exercise, right? Just focus on by the way, let's just zoom in a little bit here. We have 6 different sounds in here, and this is the I sound, right? So one of these words doesn't belong with the group because it sounds differently, right? So let's do the first one. Squid, chicken, spicy, grilled. Right, so obviously this one right here, I'm going to underline it. It's an I sound, right? You say spicy, you don't say spicy, all right? So let's do the other ones. Now, this is an I sound, and this is an E sound, right? This is relaxed and short. This is tense and a bit longer, all right? But more than longer is more tense. Right? At least that's in American English. Beef, steamed, beans, breakfast. All right, so breakfast doesn't belong in here. Now I'm gonna say, okay, the sound. This is kind of like smiling a little bit, as if you say cat, a cat, right? You don't say cut. Otherwise, cut is when you cut your skin, for example. This is cat. Grapes, salmon, lamb, cabbage. All right, so grapes is an A sound. Now let's do R. Margarine, carton, jar, warm. Oh, this is a tricky one. Which one of these is not the right sound? Right, it's warm, because this is an or sound. The other ones are R. All right, warm. All right, so the other sounds are as in sausage, or chocolate, box. It's not. I know many of you, because you say the word box, but you tend to say more of a box, like an sound. It's okay if you like the English, the British accent, but if you are trying to sound, or you're trying to learn a little bit more about the American accent, then that is a box, box. All right. Sausage. Roast, that's the sound that doesn't belong in this group because it's O, right? Then we have, this sound, which is the same one that I was talking about here. So this is pork, fork, pour. All right, to pour. I'm gonna show you. I was just having a coffee here. I'm gonna pour some water in the cup. However, it has some coffee left over, so it's not gonna be good, like just it's not gonna be really clean fresh water. But anyhow, I digress. So the sound that doesn't belong in this group is boiled, because it's an oi sound. It's a diphthong. Let's now move on to right, the sound okay, so cook, sugar, pudding, food. Oh, that one is more difficult, right? It's now so obvious. Cook, sugar, pudding, food. So the last vowel sound there in food is a little bit more tense, as I was saying before, right? So it's not it's more of a right? That is actually this sound right here. As in spoon, right? Zucchini, fruit, duck. Zucchini. That's a difficult word. All right, so the odd one out is food, right? Again, cook, sugar, pudding. Now we have the tense sound, as in spoon, zucchini, fruit, and duck. Again, duck is that A sound. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed that lesson. And by the way, that is an inside look at what we are doing at the English Level Up Academy. That is a program that my team and I have developed, have designed with the hopes and with the conviction, I should say, that is going to allow you to speak English fluently and confidently, so that you can advance in life, advance in your career. So be free, be in control of your skills and what you can do professionally and socially, right? English is all about connecting with other people. It's joining the global cross-cultural conversation, so that you are actually primed. You are in a position to leave a mark in the world. It's not like you can't do it in your native language, but if you do it speaking English, you just have access to a bigger audience, right? A bigger impact. So join the academy. I'm going to leave a link down in the description of this video where you can leave your email. And once you do that, I'll personally contact you and I'll give you the details. It's very, very inexpensive. I'm not gonna like throw a $300, join the course, $300 or $500 as some other content creators / influencers are doing. Now, this is very, very accessible for all my students in Latin America and Asia and other places. All right, so hopefully you learn a thing or two in this video. It's always great to zoom into the language, especially pronunciation, and look at the sounds individually, especially the vowel sounds, because there are so many. In English, there are actually quite a few. There are 12. In Spanish, we have just 5. In American English, it's 12. In British English, it's something like that as well. So you have to zoom in, kind of like break down the sounds, look at them in isolation, and then you start using them in words and phrases and sentences. It's that kind of training that gets you to, it teaches you the accent and the way to pronounce things in a correct manner, and also acquiring that accent that you want to learn. And all right, so I'm gonna leave you with that, and I'll see you in the next video.